Hi guys, I'm Sport Katie and this is Simply F1. And today we will talk about Spanish Grand Prix 2025. Today will be experimental video because I will try to give you my true reaction after the race. I will have no prepared scenario and it will be a little bit harder for me, but I hope you will like it, and if it's true, please give me a like. If it's not true, if you don't like my new format of video, I will so appreciate your thoughts in the comments. Take your tea, coffee or something stronger and let's dive into it. So let's start with qualifying highlights. How it was, what was the problem with cars, let's see.
Welcome back to Barcelona.
I'm so excited.
But others could yet.
Okay, it's Q1.
I can't pull away, no problem.
And it was start from Colapinta's problem with the car. It was so bad and some drivers overtake on the pit lane Colapinta because they need to have a time for best lap.
Sainz immediately told, I'm sure on the radio.
Yeah, Sainz immediately overtake it.
Colapinto has stopped, so the checkered flag.
Yeah, Colapinta started after a problem, yes, but in few minutes he stopped and that's all. That's all for Colapinta, but surprise, surprise, it was not a last position, it was P17. Because even if one or I don't know how many lap did Colapinta, he was on P17. And why? Because of other drivers. Other drivers take P20 and P19. So Colapinta started from P19. So in Q1 leaves Tsunoda P20. I completely disagree with points that Tsunoda bad driver. I think he's so good driver and I expected more from him, but I heard that Tsunoda had a wrong seating from team for his car, and I think if car was so good, Tsunoda can do better result. Tsunoda can go to Q3, Q2 at least. So Tsunoda had a problem with settings. We will hope so. And that's why he started from P20. And as we saw after qualifying, Tsunoda started from pit lane. And I think it confirms that Tsunoda had a problem with settings. Who else leaves after Q1? Let's see. Colapinta. Yes, he had a problem with car, so P19. Ocon P17 and Hülkenberg P16. Yes, it's so expected, but P18, it's unexpected for me. It's totally disaster for me because I like this driver. P18 was Carlos Sainz. Home race for him and so bad result. I didn't expect it. It was so bad and I think he could fight for the podium, but unfortunately, I'm so sad, but Sainz P18. But don't cry, let's see what was in Q2.
Alex Albon's got to 10th position, but for how long? Certainly in the mix? No, he misses out by a 10th of a second. It's been a tough weekend for Williams so far.
It was a really tough weekend for Williams.
This year has been Isaac Hadjar, currently down to 12th position. Hadjar finds a way again.
Hadjar finds a way. Yeah, Hadjar really good driver. He's so good rookie, as we see.
He can't, it's only 13th for Liam Lawson.
And Liam Lawson really. Yes, Liam Lawson is my favorite driver. Sorry, but I don't like Lawson. It's one only driver who I want to eliminate from Formula 1, really. Every time disasters, every time crash someone. For me, Lawson is like a lot of ambitious and little action. He's completely disaster for Formula 1. I was saddened by his leave from Racing Bulls, but now I see that every race we have a problem with Liam Lawson. We have disasters, problems with cars, problems with settings. Every time something wrong with Liam Lawson. I don't know why, maybe because of it's so early for him in Formula 1. Maybe. But I think his career will finish in this year, unfortunately.
Liam Lawson after his career best finish with P8.
But it was his career best finish. P13? Really? I didn't know before it. Lawson's best finish. P13.
And it's Albon, Bortoleto, Lawson, Stroll and Behrman.
Yes, really disaster for Williams because of starting position of Alex Albon P11. Bortoleto P12, not so bad result, not so bad. Because of Kick Sauber, not strongest team in F1, so it's not bad result. P12, really. And Lawson P13, we spoke about it, it's so expected. Stroll P14, the same, it's so expected. And Ollie Beerman P15. I think it's not so good result for Ollie, and I thought when season only started that Ollie Beerman will be like star of a season, star of rookies standings, but as we see, Ollie Beerman have not so good results, so let's see what will be with Ollie. But still P15, and let's go to Q3. It's the most interesting results.
Out of the way, there we go. There is no teamwork going on in McLaren.
Wow, McLarens keep ahead each other. Good move. Not like Ferrari strategy, but good move.
Provisional pole for Lando Norris. It is!
First lap, Lando Norris win. Let's see if Piastri can give a fight.
Epic stuff, Fernando Alonso! Ahead of the reigning world champion. What a lap for the driver to revel in.
Woo! Our old Alonso. Wow, epic P5 Alonso can do it still. He was so satisfied, and I was also satisfied because it's so good result. Alonso in not the best car can show a result for us. So good. I hope Alonso will be better and better of this season, and on next season you will do something with this car and we will have new era of Alonso. It will be so great. Better after one more era of Hamilton, but I like Alonso.
So Leclerc is happy with what he's done there, so that is it.
Wow, Charles Leclerc finished his lap and take off helmet. That's all? He even didn't try?
Piastri trying to take away pole, and he does so!
Wow, Piastri, congrats. Piastri take a pole position and overtake Norris 0.2 of a second. Wow, good result. Piastri really strong driver now, and I think he can win this drivers' championship. We'll see.
Position. Lewis Hamilton's form around this circuit continues. Hamilton will be ahead of Charles Leclerc for just the second time.
Hamilton take P3, but Verstappen still try his lap.
Verstappen takes away P3.
Yeah, and for sure Verstappen overtakes Hamilton and take P3.
George Russell takes fourth position away from his old teammate.
No, my Hamilton P5, because George Russell do the same time with Verstappen, but Verstappen did this time earlier, so Verstappen will starting from P3 and Russell will starting from P4. P2, Lando Norris for sure, McLaren domination, it's so boring for us, but what we can do? And Hamilton P5. It's second time of his career when he overtake in qualification his teammate Leclerc. Leclerc will start it from P7, P6 is Antonelli, P8 surprise Gasly, and P9 so surprised also Hadjar. I like Hadjar. I hope he can improve more and more and go into other better team. And P10, Fernando Alonso. Let's see what was in final race in Spain. And really so important is the start of race. So let's see.
And the Spanish Grand Prix is underway to the inside. Max Verstappen is going to roar around Lando Norris. Down to third goes Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri leads. And both Ferraris get past George Russell on the opening lap.
Wow. What do you do, Leclerc? Leclerc P5 already. He upped for 2 positions at the start.
Home hero, Piastri, Verstappen, Norris, Hamilton, Leclerc, then Russell and Antonelli, and through goes Hülkenberg. For a I've just seen that.
Alonso! Wow, Alonso can do it. Alonso come back his position, his P10, so Hülkenberg P11. Hülkenberg, wow, so many positions at the start.
Julius Lawson has a little touch as well. I think he'll have got away with that at the start of the race. But
Lawson a little touch as well. Who adopted? Me not.
As Lawson touched, then he had no choice.
With Alex Albon, not so good. And as I remember, after this, Albon went to the pit and changed front wing.
Checking the left-hand mirror. Lando Norris coming closer and closer with the DRS.
Yeah, and I forgot to comment. Verstappen overtaked Norris. But now, what we see, yes, Norris overtake Verstappen. McLaren have 100% quickly cars, but we hope that Verstappen can do something and be stronger and be best drivers, but I don't know. Actually, McLaren have better car, but it's the rules of F1. He can do better car and doesn't matter if you're so good driver. I didn't say that Norris bad driver. I respect him. I like McLaren, but I like more Piastri than Norris. So sorry if I will say something about Norris.
This is Fernando Alonso locking up and going off.
Whoa. Fernando Alonso locked up.
His torturous run is complete, and it's only the second time this season.
Alex Albon second time did something with front wing, and Alex Albon as a result retired his car.
Oh, contact again! Liam Lawson with more of it into turn 1.
I think that was a very optimistic move from Liam.
Contact again, Liam Lawson. I can't. It's so sad, but Liam Lawson. Every time Liam Lawson. Why? Okay, maybe it's not his fault, but why it happened with Lawson? Every time with Lawson. I don't know.
They went to the 3-stop, they tried to get in McLaren's head, he closed the gap down.
Actually, I didn't expect it, but Max Verstappen had 3 pit stops. It was so good tactic and it could work, but let's see what's wrong and why it didn't work.
Verstappen goes to the new rubber first, who will leap out of the way best he can, and he can't.
And after one of pit stops, Verstappen came back to the race, but Tsunoda overtake him in an exit, and it was so weird because Verstappen overlapped Tsunoda and Tsunoda needs to give away Verstappen. It was so weird and not so good, but yeah. And Max Verstappen did something with his arm and showed to Berman something like this. What do you do? And said, you're idiot. They can say bad word on the race, but he can.
Cars battling in front of you, because now Norris is going to be losing time.
Oh my god. It's overlapped. It's so bad, I think, because now we see that Norris wasted time when tried to overtake overlapped drivers.
Oh, off the road goes Kimi Antonelli.
That it's not a mistake, it's a technical.
And off the road goes Kimi Antonelli. It was so bad. Kimi Antonelli last few races not so good, and Hamilton overtaked Kimi in Drivers' Championship, and Kimi have no result last few races. And I didn't remember who, but someone said about Kimi that he will improve his result and he was a star on European Championship, on European races. But as we see, it's not true. Maybe Kimi have so much pressure on him and now it's so hard for him. But his car retired, and safety car, track hazard and yellow flag, and we have 3 pit stops for teams. Yeah, and commentator said that it's not a problem of drivers. Kimi didn't do something wrong, it was something technical. So, not lucky Kimi, but we have what we have.
Piastri pits, Norris in as well.
Them.
And Verstappen comes into the pit lane.
Why? Why are we on a hard?
That was the only option.
Piastri pits, Norris as well, and Verstappen go to pit lane also. But I think he had fresh tires enough. Yes, it was maybe 5 laps, something like this. But going to pit and take hard tires when you have no new softs, you have no option. I don't know if it was good decision, but Verstappen took a hard tires. And Verstappen surprised about this decision. I think Verstappen could be better without change tires, but we can't know. And I forgot about problem with tires of Hamilton. He had not so good decision of tires. He went to the pits earlier because of a team so afraid about undercut. So weird, but it was not so good decision for me. If you have other thoughts, leave it in the comments and let's discuss. And I need to say that it was so a long safety car, it was so long. And it's lap 16, let's see.
Charles Leclerc goes through! Verstappen jumps over the road! There's the... Oh, wow, word!
And here's Verstappen-Leclerc contact. What's wrong? I'm so sorry, but I think Leclerc did it. Leclerc turned his steering wheel. Oh, I think it was from Leclerc. I don't know why, but I can say you that it was not problem for stewards. After a race, they watch on this move and said that it's okay. It's okay, no penalties, no fine points. So weird, so weird. I think it was Leclerc's fault, but if steward said it's just an incident, okay. Okay, and Verstappen say a few times that it's not okay, and Verstappen team Red Bull Racing said that Verstappen need to come back position to Russell. It's so weird. It was so bad. What's wrong with the team?
Max, can you let Russell through, please?
I was ahead.
We were hearing the advice not taken!
Poor Verstappen, it was so bad, it was so bad. At the start, Leclerc, after this Russell, I don't know really, because of this incident so contradictory for me. I think it's so hard.
Yeah, in the wheel tracks of a Ferrari, and he's going through to take P6! What is going on right now?
And my the biggest sorrow, Hülkenberg at the end overtaked Hamilton. That's a finish. I want to cry. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know, maybe this is a car of Ferrari so bad. Maybe it's a Lewis so old. I don't even know. I need other cap. I need Piastri cap maybe. I need to buy it. Really brilliant drive from Hülkenberg because it was so good. He started, I don't even, as I remember, P16, and now he up to P6.
A brilliant drive from Hülkenberg. Alonso's got past Lawson.
Yeah, and Alonso finally passed Lawson and get a points. Woohoo! Congrats, Alonso!
No dramas for Oscar Piastri. It's a McLaren 1-2.
What a race. What a weekend, mate. Really good.
This weekend was going to be awesome.
And Piastri, our winner, he took 5th Grand Prix win in this year. And Norris took P2, Leclerc P3, and Russell P4. After this we have Verstappen, but Verstappen took penalty 10 seconds and Verstappen finished P10 after penalties. And that's why Hülkenberg took P5. P5 for Hülkenberg. Started P16. Remind you, P16 and P6 for Hamilton, P7 for Hadjar, P8 Gasly, and P9 Alonso. So it was top 10 drivers in Spanish Grand Prix. So sad about Tsunoda, P14. So sad about Bierman, Lawson P11. We knew it. And Antonelli, so sad about him and about Albon. They retired and it's so sad because it's so good drivers. For me it was so interacting race. It was interesting, it was so many action, and I don't like results a little bit. You know what I mean? It's Hamilton shame, but it was good race. It was really good race. What do you think about it, about race? What do you think about my new format? If you like it, please press like and leave comment below this video. If you don't like it, please also leave comments. I need to know what do you like, what you don't like. Maybe you don't like my English, I know about it, but sorry, I will learn it. I try to do my best, but it is a process. So don't forget to subscribe, simply F1, press like, leave big comments and share this video with your friends. Have a nice day and remember, F1 is simply lovely.